There we are. There's a microphone right there. Let's see if all the other mics are working. That's 1, 2. Let's try. Okay, here's that's 1. Okay, that one's working. This one's working. Okay, excuse me. Let me put a little bit of something else in here with this one here. Screen. Put a middle. That's not the middle. Yes, it is. Too big though. Every not channel, but that I had my door wide open. Most nobody home doing it. Okay. And all 4. Okay. All up and running. This is the slow computer here. I told you I need to replace my I need to replace my where to put this? Put it right here in the middle. I need to replace my Mac Studio. This is the slow computer here. Let me turn this down. I don't need to hear that. I need to replace my. I got a good feed. Got a good got a good feedback. Let me go get the computer and show you what. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you what happened. What happened was I was sleeping and my pool stick fell off the wall and hit my diffuser, which was full of old water. I had no business having water that close to my electronic studio equipment. And I have my Mac Minis are inside of a nylon stocking. So the water went on the desk. I knew it's laziness. I should have got up. But this is going to get me to get away from my computer for a while. I'm going to have to open this up and replace the power card. Look, I've opened up the Mac Mini several times, so it won't be a big ordeal. I just have to follow. You know, you can do anything in YouTube nowadays. But actually, since we're right here, let's go over here and this shouldn't be. Need this like this. Let's go over here. And this, I knew I had another plug. This is my double plug here. Here's my synthesizer rig set up. And I have it on a tripod. Have this on a tripod and it's pretty stable. Steady, I mean. Oh, let me close the door. The guys out there vacuuming. I time myself according to the guy out there. He's on a schedule, and I try to stay on a. I stay on a schedule. You know that word "try." I've been eliminating that from my vocabulary. Okay, I made a back brace for this. Oh, let me rotate my laundry. Let me rotate my laundry, y'all. Have it in the dryer. It's a reality show, you know. Reality. Whoa, got a lot of clothes in here. Woo! Drying my clothes. All these undershirts and sweatshirts. I take them out the dryer. They don't get all the way dry. There's still dampness in it. So I take the clothes out the dryer and spread them out on the floor and let the moisture evaporate. And then I put them back in the dryer again. The second time it dries faster like that. Oh, but anyway, let's get over here. This cord, I made a double cord. I made a double cord here. I tie wrap my cords here on here And I need to unplug this. I have my mixer and my piano module on here. Okay, I'm on the back here. We're in the back here. And I tie wrapped a whole bunch of these cords together. Everything's already plugged in, so I'm going to swap out. Let me show you my gig bag for my, I had this gig bag. I bought this when I first got my Bose S1s, the personal PA systems, and that was right after the apartment burned up, and they had a stand in a hotel, and there was a guy in there who he said he was one of the original Soul Searchers. He played the organ with the Soul Searchers years ago, and I was telling him about the Bose. Because he had to replace everything. He lost his B3 organ. He lost everything in his stuff. He lost everything. I lost everything too. And I told him about the Bose. He's a fantastic organist. He plays, he doesn't read any music at all. Now this is one of the few people I know that actually does play by ear. Because he doesn't know the notes or anything. So he said it takes him a long time to learn a song. But anyway, I told him about the Bose. He went and got one. He said, man, that Bose is a beast. I told him he should get two to play in stereo. You know, I think he did. I know, and he saw this gig bag. He said, man, you want to sell it? No, I don't want to sell it. Go buy your own. If I would have sold it to him, I would have sold it to him for the same price that I got it for. You know, if he wasn't surfing savvy. If he wasn't familiar with going online, Amazon or eBay. I remember when I used to go. I remember I used to go to the music store when I wanted to buy something. I used to go all the way to the music store. One I had to catch a subway. I used to go all the way to the music store. I haven't been to the music store in years. Now I just watch YouTube. I watch YouTube videos. And I take their word. I go to the sites where I know I can trust somebody. I go to the YouTube sites that I know I can trust that person. This is a tie wrap. I stick a knife in there and I can loosen it up. Here's another one here. Stick a knife in here. This works the same way as those tie wraps they use when they handcuff you. Matter of fact, I think the handcuff work the same way too. Handcuffs work the same way. If you stick something in the handcuff and you stick something in there and it will loosen up. Stick something in there and then you pull it. Stick something in there to disengage the clicker things. I can hear that. I haven't heard that dog bark and cry for a long time. That dog next door, they have to keep him in a cage because he can get out. He can get out. They used to put stuff in front of the door. He knew how to open up the door. These doors, all you gotta do is pull a handle down and the door open. I haven't heard him crying in a long time. This guy in this building had these puppies. He got a whole litter in there. But I'll be honest, they kind of like sorry looking. The dog, the run of the litter. He didn't have. I don't know if he had any papers, but he was going to give me American Bully. It's one of the muscle dogs. It's one of those muscular dogs. Well, you said it was the runt of the litter. But that dog looked like he might get, even though he was a runt, I think he might eat more than I would be eating. Eat me out of house and home. Taking me a little while to get this. There. I just need to loosen it up enough so I can slide the end out of here. Yeah. Let me see, all the rest of them, I don't think ain't no more tie wraps on here. All the rest, yeah, it's a tie wrap way down here. This one. I cut this one real short. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one back on. You put this knife in there, you pull it and it'll come loose. Patience. Oh, I see, this is so short. I don't think I had that thing up under there properly. Okay. See how short this one is? Okay, they all off now. Oh, one more. One more. I'm taking this cord off here because this is one of my homemade MacGyver. I made a splitter, but it's too short. I can go open the door back up again. Get a little bit more circulation. You know, I only have one window in this apartment. Okay. Now I can show you this MacGyver cord I made. I made a splitter. A double so I can plug up two amplifiers at the same time. See? But it's too short. It's too, it's too close together. I'm gonna have a little bit. I like to play in stereo when I'm outside, so I wait till I see I don't even buy these things. I don't think I bought one of these cords. They came with the keyboard or they came with the amplifier. I don't think I ever bought one of these. You can get, and I remember people used to throw away cords and wires and computers and stuff, and they need a computer plug in there. So I have a drawer full of these. This one was inside my gig bag. I put all that, I have a gig bag, I start putting stuff in it. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So when I take the gig bag out, it has everything in it already that I need. Okay, this is for the synthesizer. I'm going to be using the Bose with it. Okay, I'm going to run this through here, back to, and, okay, and I have the, also have a USB extension on here. So if I want to use my other mixer, I have a mixer that's a USB. Okay. So all the wires, everything is already plugged in to the keyboard, synthesizer, or whatever I'm using at that particular time. My looper pedal, everything is already plugged in there. Okay, here's a real short one. I'm gonna see if I can get it back on here. The short one. Yeah, it's just enough to push it in there. This is kind of raggedy right here. I'm gonna use a tie wrap on here. I have a couple of tie wraps laying around. I'm gonna tie this around here because it's a little loose here. Also, all our wires are already done. When I get there, wherever I get to the gig, everything's already plugged in. It's already in the gig bag. I leave it in the gig bag, and I cut a hole in the gig bag. The wires are coming out. Okay, this one's going to be just, the cord is going to be just right up under the keyboard. Right? This is going to stay on here for the duration. See, I had the foot pedal, it's already down there. And this is right here, so I can see how long it is. It can go, really it's supposed to be right in front of the keyboard, up under here, so the sound will sound like it's coming out of the, you know. Okay, see? There's extension. Let me see. This is kind of flipped around. This shouldn't be on here. Or this is a tie wrap. Let's see. It's a tie wrap. I can untie this. This is for the extension cord. Extension cord doesn't need to be. Oh, it just got tangled up in here. Okay. Now, see, I have a little extension on here. When I get there, here's a power strip. I'm gonna put another, have a tie wrap right here. Tie this on here. Just a little bit of wire loose here. Everything nice and neat. And like I said, I have a USB plug here. All I have to do is put an adapter right in there. Plug in the USB. Have an extra, I can plug something in right there if I can squeeze it in there. It's a little small power strip. I like that. I need to get another one of these. A couple more small ones for my rig. I don't know what I have on my keyboard. But I need to get the keyboard ready just in case it's coming up around. The Eagle gonna be flying soon. Okay, so this is ready, see? I can just plug this in. Let's go overhead. Let's go overhead and see what we can do here. Overhead. And I'll swing the camera around. Oh. Somebody moved in yesterday, so I need to go down to the loading dock to see what goodies are in my thrift store. Okay. Hi. Plug this in. See, like I said, everything is already ready. Ready. All I have to do, it fits in when I pack up, you know, just to go inside the bag. The pedal will go inside the bag. Right? The mixer, everything will go inside the bag. And now when I get there, I just put it on the stand. And then I start unzipping. And I take everything out, and everything's already plugged in. Put it on the stand. All I have to do is flip the open, and I have my name. For people to go on YouTube, Venmo, Cash App. I need to get I don't have any scanners on here, but I have the scanners on the other, I have the Venmo and Cash App scanners on the other sign. I'll show you. This sign goes on the floor, on the ground, in front of the keyboard. Venmo and Cash App with a picture on it. Ugh. Somebody took that picture of me years ago on the Smithsonian. That was when I would bring my ruffles. I had my black scarf. That was before the fire, because the scarf got lost in the fire. And I don't think I had that key. Do I have this? What kind of keyboard? Oh, I don't have that keyboard. I took that keyboard back to the store. I had my vocoder here. I had my vocoder there. I was singing through that. So when I get there, all I have to do is put my amp up under here. Plug it in. It's also battery powered. With the looper pedal, I don't think I'm going to plug it in. I'm just going to take extra batteries. I have 3 batteries, so I have two of them. If it's a real big gathering, if I would take both of my bows. I would take both of my bows if it's a big enough gathering. Whew. I'm wearing myself out because I'm not doing my smoothie. I don't have any energy, nothing to burn. So I'm going to do my smoothie so I have some energy to burn. Then I eat a breakfast. One thing about not having that big computer in there, that's going to give me free me up some time, because this is a slow computer. I'm very seldom going to be coming in here. Nobody in the chat room? I didn't get myself a chat room. Let me get myself a chat room. Get myself a chat. I'm on my iPad, so I can use this. Give myself a chat room and give myself a thumbs up if nobody else does. Been here for 30 minutes already? I know it took me longer than 30 minutes to get set up, so I've been up for an hour, over an hour. I got up at 7. I got up before 7. And it's 9. It's almost 10 now, so. So I've been moving around without any fuel. I have this set up here for the piano. Did I open the door? Let me open up the door again, get some air circulation. Nobody on this floor. As long as I'm not playing any music, it's good. The air blows in sucks in through the door, because it's one window in the living room. But I have my music books all spread. I have Eric Satie, and I have Bach in here. First lesson in Bach, complete, book 1 and 2. It's an introduction to Bach. I should be reading this, you know that? I should be reading this. I shouldn't have any problem reading this music. You know, there's a young man that's he's on this level. He doesn't know what level he's on. He doesn't believe the level that he is on. I'm telling him that he should get more music and read it. But I haven't been. I need to do as I say, not as I do. I'm telling him what to do, and I'm not doing it. Giving him advice that I'm not taking. But let me go get my wireless keyboard so I can switch screens from a distance. Kind of stuffy in here. I wonder if I open up this window with the air flow through. I'm gonna leave this window open. Yeah, I feel air. Yeah, the air's sucking in. I'm turning the fan on in here. Oh! I get my keyboard here so I can switch screens from a distance. From the other side of the room. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the opening up my Mac Studio until I get at least until I get until I make some bank. I need to go in the subway and make some bank, you know. I don't have any emergency funds. If anything happens, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to depend on other people. My mother, one of my mother's favorite saying that she told all her children as they were growing up, mother may have, father may have. Betty Davis was who wrote that? What's his name? Lady Sings the Blues. Billie Holiday. God bless a child that has his own. That's my mother's advice to her children. Okay, here's the okay, when I get there, when I get to where I'm going, let me get this camera a little bit better. Or should I go overhead? Overhead shot? No, let's see, headshot, overhead. Yeah. I need to move this out the way. It's gonna change my headshot. Kind of tight squeeze in here. I have enough room though. And this on a tripod. I've been putting this together for some time. Since I took the synthesizer out of the case and I made it smaller, I made it much lighter. Actually, I can use my I'm gonna use this mixer. This is a good mixer. Okay, when I get there, then I take my back. I made a homemade desk. Push this in here. So the mixer will be up against the wall, and what's the name? That can lean back; it won't fall. And now I can have the iPad if I want, or I can do without it. But I can, you know, I think the iPad is a little bit too much headache. I can change the, I haven't explored on the synthesizer anyway, so it's no use in me, if I take the iPad and then it would just be for exploration purposes. Now this here, I could use the wireless here, so I don't have to worry about. But it's right up the amplifier is right up under here, so I got to close the door too because the sound. I might want to take this into the subway. I could play piano on this, and I don't have to worry about lugging. It's less. I won't be able to show off that much. The synthesizer won't be showing off that much. Having a whole keyboard, but I have a piano module. I have coming out of track channel 1 and channel 2. Piano module. I'm not going to go in there and mess with it. It does have pedal resonance. I have to plug it up. I have to plug up the but nobody's going to notice that except for me. If I had a half damping pedal, then I would want to do that. I would want to do that if I had a half damping pedal. But this pedal is just a switcher on and off, sustain and no sustain. Just a switcher. And I want the sound to come out of the middle, up under the keyboard, so when people walking toward me, the sound to be not on the left or on the right. And plus, I want the sound to come sound like it's coming out of the keyboard. And that's on. On here. Now, and this has to be. I want the sound to come out of the. Oh, now I'm coming out of the. My iPad is Bluetooth. Coming out of the Bluetooth turns on automatically. Let me turn off my Bluetooth. Oh yeah. Turn that off. I don't need to be that loud. Put this right here so I can see what you guys are looking at in case somebody come in the chat room. And let me move this out the way too. I don't need to see you don't need to see no monitor, no screens right now. So I'm not doing any sessions. Move this out the way until I start doing sessions. Trying to lose the focus. But like you can see it's a tight squeeze in here. But this mixer has, this mixer has been having some bugs in it. Okay. And nothing going in. This mixer been having some bug issues. I'm going to the first sound pad. I don't hear anything. I don't even see anything going in. Let me close the door in case anybody's at home across the hall. Hold on a second. Let me put these clothes back in the dryer. Let the steam get out of them. box of clothes I didn't put in there. Hold on. All right. Oh. I need to get an exercise regimen in place, y'all. Okay, what's that clicking noise? What is that clicking? Audio. I can plug in my microphone too. Right into the back here. Let me see if I can see where this clicking's coming from. It's coming from the piano. Is that the piano or the, no, that's the synthesizer. Coming from the synthesizer. Let me turn it off and turn it back on. What's clicking? Nobody can hear it but me. It's a little clicking noise. Turn the piano up. I think I had the mix the effects is on. Yeah. But I have reverb on the piano module. That ain't a bad piano, man. Just for the preset, the first one. Not bad. My what's the name is in the way here? The gig bag. That's the first synthesizer one. Second one. And I can turn down the synthesizer. No, the piano goes down too. I have to turn the I have to turn down the I have to use the mixer. I have high and low. Don't have no mid-range on this mixer. And I have a high Z. I can plug a guitar in if I want. And I have a low pass. Let's see what I can do. I'm not going to be playing that loud out there. The area where I'm going to be playing at, the subway, in the subway, is perfect acoustic in this long hallway. One of my best subway spots. I haven't been here in a while too. I like to wait till after payday to go there. I can go there twice though. One before payday and then right after payday. This ain't bad. It's less weight. And I can hit turn my synthesizer up. Arpeggios would be best though. love this. I can keep that head on the back now. And this gig bag right here, I'm gonna have to cut some of this the wire. So when I get there, I need to pull the wire down. My drawstring. I'm gonna have to pull my drawstring all the way down so that it won't get in the way of the piano or the keys. Let me see if it's going to be changing the keyboard sounds. Okay. I'm going to go all the way up to the high, see if it changed the piano sound. Still on piano. It's not changing. I think it only does that when I'm using the, oh, it did change. I'm going to go up high to see if. Basic, oh, that's, wait a minute. Okay, I'm way up. I'm gonna go all the way up to way up high, see what happens. It's still playing piano, that's what I'm just concerned about it. I'm gonna keep it on the pagios though. Let me go back to, let's see, patches. Okay, I haven't messed with this long. Let me see if it has a sequence in here. That's a sequence right there. Playing its own sequence. That's a built-in patch, the sequence playing. It's in the key E flat. Or a G minor. E flat. That's a thing. So I need to run through ours. I'm gonna, every time I change the sound, I'm gonna put it on a pagios and use that for like a compliment, you know. And I can speed it up or slow it down. Use that for like a rhythm accompaniment. So that's ready, man. I might want to take, and plus I'll be traveling lighter too. I'll be traveling light. I don't have to worry about carrying no umbrella, or I'm gonna be in the subway, so I might want to start trying this out. So, and plus I don't have to lug that. Even though the keyboard, the Casio that I have, that's the lightest Casio with the hammer action that they make, the 5000. It's the lightest one they make. But that's a nice little synthesizer. That's the modal synthesizer. If I didn't take that back off, this thing would be a little heavy. And now I have the tripod. Here's the back that I took off. This thing is heavy. This is heavy. but it protected the, you know. But you know, the once I open it up, there's only 2 sound cards in there. A long one about this long, and there's a long sound card, and then there's another one about this long. That's all that's inside, and they are like flat, you know, so they don't take up no space. So all of that's inside, empty keyboard. There's another keyboard I want to get, the PSR. I think it's 360. I want to get that one, and I want to open it up. Open it up, and I want to take it apart, and you know, do the same thing. I want to make it light, take it apart, and shave off the outside, make the keyboard smaller or lighter. It's plastic, so it's not gonna be that heavy, but it's a lot of airspace. You know, I want to put the keyboard and the back of the keyboard, I can make that smaller, I'm pretty sure. And shave off all the SS parts, you know. Shave off everything that I don't need. But that PSR 360 is just like the motif. It's just like the Phantom. It has multi-timbre. I think it's 360 voices. That keyboard, you can program it. It has multi, and then it has a thing where you can put a multi on one channel. You can put, like, I think 8 voices on one channel, and then you can do that like 4 times, I think, or 6 times, or 8 times. Anyway, I sold it to Anonymous. But that keyboard, I wish they would put out another one, PSR, and the drums, the accompaniment, the drums on there are fantastic. The drums on there are better than the Phantom drums accompaniment. The Phantom drums is worthless. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, y'all, because I want to get this smoothie in me. So I'm gonna go downstairs and check out my somebody moved in yesterday. I gotta go downstairs and check out the loading dock. See what they had there. When I come back live, I'm gonna be on my phone. But tell me that, is the door closed? Yeah. Tell me just how this sounds. I didn't even tune it. Let me get the EQ and my reverb, delay. I don't need to put so much delay on here. Need to get in here and get some practice. And my velocity sensitivity acts up every once in a while. That's a chorus. I don't want that. Compressor. And here's the new piano here. That's Imperial. Let me go take my clothes out to dry again. Hey, let me go ahead and sign off, y'all. Peace and love, peace and hair grease, peace and roast beef, peace and roast grief. Live long and prosper. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off and get my day going. Synthesizer's ready. I'm gonna load that synthesizer up and put it on the dolly, so I'll be ready to run. If I do decide to go outside, go in the subway. I really need to spend the next 2 days running over all of my concert piano music, brushing up on everything. Concert music, all of the Beethoven, Brahms, Bach, Chopin. Concert music, concert piano. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gone, y'all. Peace and love. Check out all my scenes though. My overhead for practicing that. This one need to be focused a little better though. That's good. Ain't is it? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my clothes out. Turn that reverb down a little bit. But tell me how this sounds on this cheap, slow computer. Tell me how this sounds on this slow computer. But I need, you know what? I used to live for and die for hammer action, wooden piano, wooden key, hammer action. And plus I have, I'm in stereo too, and this is perfect sound. And this is Imperial. And I can go in and EQ. I used to EQ, I used to spend all my time EQing. Bass, mids, trebles. And I have a compressor. I haven't played in a long time. I need to scale and exercise. I got some exercise books too. Let me go ahead and go, y'all. But tell me how the piano sounds, okay? Let's see. Okay, let me go. Let me go. My laundry mat. The laundry is calling me. So peace and love, peace and hair grease, peace and roast beef, peace and roast grief. For live long. That's the synthesizer. Moto is ready for the road. And let's see. This is my camera, my iPhone camera. How you like the hair? Tell me how you like me now. It matched my beard. Perfect blend. And as long as I'm not in the heat, I don't burn up. If I'm outside, I have to pour water on my head. And the heat out here, man, it's gonna be in the 90s. Last Friday, we had a beautiful day. So let me get out of here, y'all. That's all of when I started getting back to a session. It's all my cameras. All 4 cameras. So I'm out, okay? I'm out. Ending. Please subscribe, ring the bell.